Hi, um, I'm Sean, and I'm a wandering vagabond. Currently, I'm living out of my Toyota Prius as I drive around the United States. That's a whole nother series, though. Check it out there. I don't know how to do that. Go check out the other series about me traveling around the United States. As I'm going through and editing, telling you about my adventure around the world, I realized that we have to go through Amsterdam, and I have to tell you about my trip to Amsterdam before I can tell you about my trip to Morocco. It kind of sets things up for the way it is and the way that it becomes later on. Um, like I said, I've got plenty of videos. I've traveled more than 20 countries solo since 2018, and I'm starting to put them all together here. So as I go backwards through my travels, starting in 2018, going to Amsterdam, it's pretty obvious that I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to film for YouTube. I did not. I would know social media. No, I was good at taking pictures and putting that online. But I wasn't too hot on, like how to talk to the camera. This part was very foreign. But that meant that I filmed things like this. And if you're interested in in seeing what I got up to in Amsterdam, let's shove the thumb so far up YouTube's thing that it rings its bell, and I'll take a subscribe hit, guys. But let's go back to Amsterdam. Let's go all the way back because I was there in 2003. I got a hard drive that died on me, so I don't think I've got anything from there. But I went back in 2005 and I spent a while. I think I was in Amsterdam for probably about a month. Sadly, I've only got a few pictures from that. That transformed, 11 years later when I went back to the city. I stayed in hostels. I ate pancakes. I went to coffee shops. And we saw the red light district. Let's see the red light district. Ah, and there it is in the daytime. Ah, yeah, it's just a normal neighborhood. So when I say that I liquidated my life to travel the world, I meant it. I sold everything that I possibly could, and what I couldn't or didn't want to sell made it into a storage unit. And I took my freshly renewed passport and was determined to get some stamps on that thing. I gathered what I thought I needed. Put it where I thought it should go. These are my travel backpacks. EMS Adventure 5000, it's Osprey Nebula, Patagonia 8 liter. Added some electronics, and to Amsterdam we went. But Schiphol Airport was just as I remembered it years ago, except for technology had definitely added to the mix. I quickly found myself in the middle of Dam Square, right in the heart of Amsterdam. Google told me that a short tram ride would bring me to my Airbnb, but I chose to walk because Google couldn't really be right? Like, you couldn't take an hour to walk there. Yeah, on that walk, it was a beautiful walk, but it reminded me that I had too much stuff with me. Airbnb was nice. I got to relax and realize that I was really on a vacation. I was on the vacation of my life. I mean, I could tell you all about Amsterdam. We could walk around the city. I could show you all types of things, but there's plenty of videos on YouTube about that, and it's, I don't know, kind of pointless, kind of boring. We'll be back here yet again. Yep, this is one of my favorite cities of the world, so I definitely return to Amsterdam. We go through it more. But yeah, since this wasn't my first time in the city, nor will it be my last, I really just hung out and watched life go by. Switching from an Airbnb to a hostel got me to prepare for my backpacking journey that I was about to take on. And it also got to mean that I explored a different part of the city for a while. Wandered through markets, down side alleyways, in and out of coffee shops, and really just enjoying the mere fact that I was not where I used to be. A week ago, or even over a decade ago. This was an entirely different place altogether. I continued doing just that for my week that I was there. I enjoyed my life. I enjoyed my time. Until it was time to go. Get back on that train, get back to the airport, and catch a flight to Casablanca, Morocco. I mean, it was an uneventful flight, as uneventful as any other one could be in 2018. And to top it off, I had just added another continent to my list. This would be the first time that I was going to be in Africa. All I had to do was get through customs and explore. But where was my backpack?